What's up, everybody, and thank you for listening to Mastering the Mindset. My name is Dariusdotch, and I'm an actor, hip-hop artist, and fitness and life coach. And I'm here to personally help you train and improve your mindset so that you can, 1, become the best version of yourself mentally, and 2, gain focus and motivation to be able to take action and achieve the success in life that you want and deserve. Before we get started, please like and subscribe to my channel, and at the end of this episode, if you liked it, please share it with a friend or a loved one or someone who would benefit from hearing this message. I'm so glad you're here, and I'm ready to go on this journey with you, and that journey begins now. All right, and welcome back to another episode. So today we are going to talk about how to stop being so damn indecisive with making decisions. Because the thing is, if you're sitting around thinking and trying to make an educated decision, you're actually delaying either your success or failure around what it is you're trying to do. So let's talk about it. Here's what it all comes down to. You have to take action without knowing what's coming up. And the analogy I like to use is ready, fire, aim. Ready, fire, aim. So what this means is ready, you get ready and figure out what it is you're going to do. Fire, you just do it. You take action and you go for it. And aim. After you shoot your shot at it, if you're off the mark, you adjust your aim and start that sequence all over again. Ready, fire, aim. So think about it like this. If somebody were to break in your house and they broke in and they were charging at you, would you waste a whole bunch of time aiming and trying to take the most perfect shot you could to hit them in the exact pinpointed area on their body? No, you will pull out your weapon and fire and see if you missed or not. And if you did, you would adjust your aim as fast as you could and shoot again. And we need to treat our life like this. Too many times, and again, like I always say, things I've been guilty of in the past, but too many times, people want to go after something and they spend so much time before they take action trying to figure out exactly what every step along the way is going to be and what the exact plan is. They want this plan to be so crystal clear, and they want to plan on top of plan on top of plan. And then and only then, when the plan is perfect, will they take action. And that's just not how success works. Now, do you need some kind of plan? Of course you do. But the way you should be approaching it is by doing the ready, fire, aim. Ready, do a little planning, understanding what it is you're going after. Fire, you take action. You mess up. You make mistakes. You may get things wrong. You see what works. You also see what doesn't work. And after you figure that out, you aim and make some adjustments. Instead of getting caught up in making decisions and the choices of it all and be worried about making a wrong decision, you need to make that choice. The choice of, are you going to go all in or not? Are you going to do this, or are you going to think about it and wait for everything to be just right? Make that choice. And let me say this. By no means am I saying that there isn't some value in taking a step back and looking at a situation and assessing it and making a plan. But there's a lot of value in making a quick plan, executing, then figure out what works and what doesn't work. More value in doing the work instead of only thinking about it. Just thinking about it and planning it and waiting for the moment to be just right isn't moving that needle forward. It's not actually getting you closer. It's not productivity. I could think about doing something for a month straight. But if I get to the end of the month and I haven't done any actionable items, any actionable things, I still didn't get any closer to my goal. Are you a person who hides their insecurities behind the planning? Is your perfectionism really just insecurity? Are you worried about what other people would think? Worried about what happens if you don't see success? Do you think you're not ready because you need to learn more? The thing is, we trick ourselves. We trick ourselves into thinking that learning more is the same thing as taking action. Because let's say you wanted to learn or you wanted to start a business or create a project or become a professional basketball player. Let's say you was trying to become a professional basketball player and you went to the gym and you just watched other people play and you studied their moves and you took notes and you started buying good basketball shoes and you keep watching and trying to get better. Eventually, you'll have to realize that the only way you're going to get better is if you actually get out on the damn court and start playing. That's the only way you're going to get better. You're not going to learn how to shoot the shot, how to make the shot, unless you miss a bunch of times. You can't learn how to make the shot until you miss a bunch of times. You can't make the shot you don't take. But because you might be afraid of missing a shot, you may tell yourself that you need to learn more, that you need to watch more and take more notes, that you need to be sure that you have the right shoes before you step out on the court. And we hide our insecurities in saying that we need to learn more or prepare more, when in reality, we need to just get on the floor and miss some shots, make some shots, get some shots blocked, learn what we should do and what we shouldn't do. And we need to stop with the indecisiveness. Make the choice that either you are doing it or you're not. Shit or get off the pot, like they say in the South. Shit or get off the pot. You're either doing it or you're not doing it. And if you decide that you're going to do it, then just get on the damn court. What's up, what's up, what's up? I want to take a quick moment to say thank you so much for listening to this episode and to also let you know that this podcast is 100% donation driven, which means it's completely funded by you, the listener. So if you like the content I have to offer, I would love it if you can make a donation and you get to pick the amount. I left links in the description of the video as well as my homepage. You can choose which way benefits you the best to donate. And if you need more options, please feel free to email me at dariusdotch@gmail.com. That's DARIUSDOTCH@gmail.com. Again, thank you so much for being here, and let's get back to it. And a lot of times, we don't start things because we're worried about how things will go wrong before they even happen. And these things start to happen subconsciously. Your conscious mind wants you to be happy, wants you to have success, to make money, to have fun, to travel the world. But your subconscious mind has these insecurities hiding inside of it. And the conscious mind becomes slave to it. Because consciously, you want to build that business or become that basketball player. You know what you want, but subconsciously, you keep yourself from starting. And you look up and time done gone by and you can't quite figure out what it is, why you're just not doing it. You're telling yourself you need to plan more or read more books, do more research, whatever it is. But in reality, it's your subconsciousness trying to hold you back from taking the action you need to, because it knows that by doing so, it's going to push you outside your comfort zone. It's going to challenge you. It's going to bring about some uncertainty. It's going to make you uncomfortable. It's going to bring up those insecurities, and it knows it's going to be a lot of work and ups and downs, and it's going to keep you in your comfort zone. And it tells you that you're not ready. It brings up all these false things that you need to do, when in reality, what you need to do is take action. And take that action right now. Because action is the only thing that will bring about growth, no matter what. If you don't take action, you will never grow. And that's facts. Taking that action, learning, failing, and adjusting and taking action some more. But for most people, failing can feel permanent. And it's not. Failure is not permanent. It's only permanent if you let it be. There's no law that says that if you fail or make a mistake at something that you have to give up, that it's over for you. And the cliche statement that I say is true. You don't actually fail at something until you give up on it. You don't actually fail at something until you give up on it. Once you give up, that's the failure. Because let's say you mess up and mess up and mess up, and you look up and you messed up 3 times in a row. But if you learned along the way, is that really a failure? I don't think so. So what are you delaying or pushing to the side? Maybe it's a relationship you're in. and you don't know if you should be with that person or not. Maybe you should, maybe you shouldn't. And you're delaying having a conversation with them because you're afraid of what might come from that conversation. Or maybe you're afraid of starting a business because you're afraid of putting yourself out there in front of everybody. Maybe you've seen your parents and friends try and you saw them fail, and you're disguising your fear thinking that you need to learn more. Or maybe you want to start working out, but you feel like you have to wait till next month when you have more time, or when you have the right food at home so you can start your diet and workout program at the same time. The time just isn't right. Because look, if you're delaying something that you know you should be doing, there's something behind that. What is behind that? What are you afraid of? Taking the action you need to is one of the biggest things you will ever do in your life, and it's one of the biggest things you can ever do. All those things that you have to work on, they won't ever come up for you if you're not taking action. How would you know what you have to work on if you don't work on anything? So let's not let those insecurities get in the way. So do this. Go get a pen and paper and ask yourself, what am I afraid of? Write down all the things that come up as reasons why you're not taking action. If there's something that you're delaying right now, write out what those insecurities might be. And like I said in previous episodes, writing things down that are in your head is really helpful. Just like it's easier to solve a complex math problem by writing it out and being able to see it instead of trying to solve it all in your head, same things for life problems. When you write it down and can see it, it makes it easier for you to process it and work through it. Don't try and work out these complex mental problems all in your head. That's not fair to you. And the quicker you can realize and work out what your insecurities and fears are and get down to the bottom of why you're delaying starting something, the quicker you can take action. And the quicker you can get to working on stepping outside your comfort zone. And the more you stay outside your comfort zone, the more comfortable you'll be being uncomfortable, and your comfort zone will grow. It'll grow and you'll notice yourself doing more than you used to. You'll still have a comfort zone, but it'll be bigger. And that's growth. And that's what we're ultimately working for. And that's what I want for you. And that's what I want for us. So let's get it in. So that's what I got for you today. If you like this episode, please share it with somebody that can benefit from this, somebody who is a friend or a family member, somebody who has goals and is trying to improve their lives. So thank you again, and let's get it in.